Oh no, my robot blew up.
Seti, are you trying to sell copies of Twin Snakes? What are you doing? No, the thing that was happening before with the stun grenades, Seti says you probably gotta throw them closer to the cockpit, and then said that this is why we placed Twin Snakes.
No,
Sorry to be a hater.
No, honestly, the answer is just play this game on very easy. Don't play it. Listen, Twin Snakes is good. It's just got...
No, the thing with the grenades is I thought I was throwing grenades, but I wasn't, because I was pressing R1 because I thought it swapped between two weapons, not swap from weapon to nothing.
Yeah.
So I was like swapping back to nothing and trying to throw a grenade, and nothing happened.
Twin Snakes is a weird one.
A snake.
Liquid, you're still alive.
I won't die as long as you still live.
Too bad. It looks like your revolution was a failure.
Just because you've destroyed Metal Gear doesn't mean I am done fighting.
Fighting? What are you really after?
A world where warriors like us are honored as we once were, as we should be.
That was Big Boss's fantasy.
It was his dying wish. When he was young, during the Cold War, the world needed men like us.
Did it?
We were valued then. We were desired.
Were you?
Things...
This is such a kind of guy,
With all the liars and hypocrites
like,
ruling the world,
villain who's a villain because
we're losing our
he
place
thinks
in
the
a world
world
that no
has
longer
abandoned
needs
his kind of guy.
now
So he's just
spurns
gonna be a
our
maniac.
Is that a kind of guy?
It's just
I've
such a
never
weird-
heard of that kind of guy.
It's just such a weird kind of villain, I think. Like the guy who's like, the world left me behind, so I'm going to reshape it so that I'm needed.
Back to this world
Yeah.
gone soft. Conflict will breed conflict. New hatreds will arise. Then we'll steadily expand our sphere of influence.
But as long as there are people...
But
there
in
will always be
reality,
war.
like,
But the
the
people
actual world
is
version of
balanced.
this kind of guy just wants you to
Follow
buy
what type
crypto.
of balance is best.
Is that the only reason?
Isn't it reason enough for warriors such as us?
I don't want that kind of world.
Ha! You lie. So why are you here then? Why do you continue to follow your orders while your superiors betray you? Why did you come here? Well, I'll tell you then. You enjoy all the killing. That's why.
What?
Are you denying it? Haven't you already killed most of my comrades?
That was...
I watched your face
Wow.
when you did it. It was filled
Metal Gear, it turns out,
is joy.
Metal Gear Solid was the first game that was like, wow, you fucking suck. You love to
Yeah.
kill shit.
It's like a Saw movie ending with like, you love to solve dangerous, deadly puzzles. You just did it a bunch of times in a row.
He's speaking to us. We viewed that from the first person.
Yeah.
He was speaking directly to us.
Yeah.
There's all
Good note. Thank you, Kylie.
The Terrible Children. That's what the project was called. It started in the 1970s. Their plan was to artificially create the most powerful soldier possible. The person that they chose as the model was the man known then as the greatest living soldier in the world.
Big Boss.
But Father was wounded in combat and already in a coma when they brought him in. So they created us from his cells, with a combination of 20th century analog cloning and the super baby method.
Super baby.
Oh, they used the Super Baby method for
Super
this?
Baby
One of
method!
Father's cells. And
This is
then
how they made the
divided
Super Mario
into 8
Brothers.
clone babies. Then they transferred the clones to
No,
someone's
Keith, it's
uterus.
Baby Geniuses 2,
Later
God.
intentionally aborted 6 of the fetuses to encourage strong fetal growth. You and I were originally...
Right.
That's normal.
Yeah, super.
No, it is literally normal.
The other 6
Oh,
of our
okay.
brothers
Well,
were
I guess it makes
sacrificed
sense.
to make us. We were accomplices in murder before the
I mean,
day we
8
were
babies is too many
even
babies
born.
for a human to have.
Yeah, that's in vitro fertilization. They will
you and I,
intentionally
2
fertilize
fertilized
multiple
eggs with
eggs
exactly
in order
the
to
same
pick the
DNA.
healthiest
But
ones.
they weren't finished yet.
Pretty sure that's normal.
They used me as a guinea pig
This is some
to create a phenotype in which all of the dominant genes were expressed. To create you. I got all of the recessive genes. You took everything
That's
from
why
me
I'm
before
ripped.
I was even born.
Right.
No, it's just why he's blonde.
You're right.
You and I aren't his only children.
What?
The genome
I've got green
soldiers,
eyes and blonde hair like some sort of freak.
carrying on his genetic legacy, but they're different. They're digital. With the completion of the Human Genome Project, the mysteries of humanity were laid bare.
No, they weren't. That's not how it
Yeah,
works.
it's not the word. Yeah.
Thanks to Father's DNA, they were
I mean,
able to identify more than
a little
60 soldier genes
Wow.
responsible for
FMV.
everything from strategic
We already got
thinking
FMV.
to the
Oh, I don't remember
proverbial
FMV.
killer instinct. Those soldier genes were transplanted into the members of the next generation special forces. That's how they became the genome soldiers. That's right. The genome soldiers that you've been killing are our brothers with the same genes as ours.
The genome soldiers.
That's right. They are our brothers, created artificially through the alignment of nucleotides to mimic our father's genes. They too are the product of
Genome
numerous
soldiers.
sacrifices.
They're our brothers.
Sacrifices.
Human experiments.
FMV.
1991, the Gulf War.
That was a
The
good war,
military
right?
Yeah, we
secretly
loved that
injected
Tell me about how that
soldiers
was just a
with the
normal war.
soldier genes.
What?
The Gulf War syndrome that hundreds of thousands of returning soldiers
Gulf War
complain
what?
about was a side effect of it.
Oh, it
Everyone knows
wasn't
that the
just
Gulf War
that war's
syndrome was
awful
caused by
and makes you
exposure to
feel
depleted
bad.
uranium used in the anti-tank rounds.
That was just a cover story issued by the Pentagon. First, they tried to say it was post-traumatic stress disorder, then chemical or biological weapons. The poison gas detection units and the anti-sarin injections, they were all just a cover-up of the secret genetic experiments.
So then, the so-called Gulf War babies that have been reported by Gulf War veterans are...
Yes, they too are our brothers and sisters.
What?
So the genome soldiers mean that the experiments were a success?
Success? Don't be a fool. They're a complete failure. We are on the verge of extinction.
What?
Oh. What? This is going,
You ever heard of the
going
asymmetry
so many
theory?
different directions.
Yeah.
Nature tends to favor asymmetry.
That's not true.
Extinct all show signs of symmetry. The genome soldiers suffer from the same
Symmetry
problem.
where? In
Signs
what?
of symmetry.
What does that mean?
As do you. That's right. We are all on the verge of death at the genetic level. We don't know when or what type of disease will occur. That's why we need the old man's genetic information.
Yeah, sorry, bud. You're too symmetrical, so you're gonna die of some sort of
In
disease
nature,
at some point.
Family members don't mate with each other, and yet they help each other to survive. Do you know why? It increases
Because
the
they
chance
share the
that
same
their
genes.
genes will be passed on to a new generation.
Yeah.
Altruism among blood relatives is a response to natural selection. It's called the selfish gene theory.
You're telling me that your genes are ordering you to save the genome soldiers?
You can't fight your
I-
genes. It's fate.
You know, I gotta
All
hand it
living
to
things are born for
this
the sole
game
purpose of
in
passing
one
on
respect.
their parents' genes. That's
What?
why I'll follow what my genes tell
I mean,
me.
it's about stuff.
No,
And
like
then I'm
Liquid
going to
Snake,
go beyond.
all his ideas and
In order
motivations
to break
are
the
a
curse
mash
of
of like
my
a lot of
heritage.
legitimate and current forms of weird conservative guy. Like caring about genes and selfish gene theory and like trying to boil down altruism to some like quirk of
behind
genetics.
But the problem is that, like,
I'm not
I don't
sure.
think
She
this
was
game
alive a
thinks
few
that
hours
Liquid's as wrong
ago.
as we think that he is.
Poor girl kept calling your name.
Meryl.
Stupid woman. Falling in love with a man who doesn't even
Also hates
have
women.
A name.
Yeah.
I have a name.
No, we have no past, no future, and even if we did, it wouldn't be truly ours. You and I are just copies of our father, Big Boss.
Let Meryl go.
As soon as we've finished our business, we're almost out of time.
You're talking about Fox Die.
No. It seems now that the Pentagon knows that Metal Gear is destroyed, They've arrived at a decision. They won't even need a BDA. If you want the details, why don't you ask your precious Colonel Campbell?
Colonel, can you hear me?
Yeah.
I'm in the middle of something, but he let me call you.
Colonel, answer me.
The Secretary of Defense has taken over active control of this operation. He's on his way there by AWACS.
What for?
To bomb the place.
What?
Not only that, B-2 bombers just lifted off from Galena Air Force Base. They're carrying B-6113.
They scrambled the fighters?
Oh, we're totally gonna save you though, Snake. Don't worry.
Metal Gear is destroyed. Tell the Secretary of Defense.
The Secretary of Defense heard that
sorry.
the enemy double-crossed us, and he's worried about Fox Die. Now that there's no more danger of a nuclear strike from Metal Gear, he's going to do whatever's necessary to cover up the truth.
He's gonna cover up the truth of a thing that can drop a nuclear bomb by dropping a nuclear bomb?
Anyone who knows anything.
Don't worry, Snake.
I mean, it is
the nuclear strike.
How?
I'm sure that you
I may only be a
will.
figurehead here, but I'm still officially in command of this mission. If I issue an order to delay the strike, it'll confuse the chain of command and at least buy you some time. It'll give you a chance to escape.
But, Colonel, if you do that...
It's okay, Snake. The truth is, Foxhound was already the subject of an undercover investigation. Merrill was transferred to this base just before the terrorist attack as a way of manipulating me.
Those bastards.
I'm sorry. They forced me to cooperate in exchange for her life. You better get out of there, Snake.
Are you sure? It'll be bad for you.
Don't worry. It's the least I can do for you, after all the lies.
Colonel.
I'm ordering them to cancel the bombing run. After that, there's no turning back. What?
Okay, thanks.
What are you doing? What?
Oh. Uh-huh.
Snake!
Mei Ling, what happened to the Colonel?
I don't believe it.
I just got him!
Happened?
Snake the Colonel!
Roy Campbell has been relieved of duty.
Who's
This
this?
is the Secretary of Defense, Jim Houseman.
Put the Colonel
It's me,
back
Jim
on.
He's
Houseman.
been
Oh.
placed under arrest for leaking top-secret information and for the crime of high treason.
Ridiculous.
Yes, he's a ridiculous man. He truly believed that he was in command of this operation.
You bastard.
There won't be a speck of evidence left. I'm sure the president would want the same thing.
I mean, props for how villainous and intentionally deceitful they're making the U.S. government in this. It's just such a mess.
It is.
It's just a mess. It's just it's sloppy.
It is. It's very sloppy.
Don't worry.
In a fun way though.
Yeah, sure.
Story. We'll simply say that the terrorists exploded a nuclear device.
Smart. You'll be murdering everyone here. The scientists, the genome army, everyone.
Donald, the DARPA chief, is already dead.
So, you didn't mean to kill the DARPA chief after all.
He was my friend.
And you could care less about what happens to everybody else, huh?
Well, if you give me the optic disc, I might consider saving them.
What are you talking
Sounds
about?
legit.
Metal Gear's test data. Donald was supposed to bring it back.
I don't have it.
I see. Oh well, that's okay. You two are an embarrassment from the 1970s. Our country's dirty little secret. You can't be allowed to live. Well, the bombs will be dropping soon, and you two have a lot of catching up to do. Farewell.
How the fuck are you gonna cover up evidence of building secret nuclear
There's
weapons
no way
by
out
bombing it with a nuclear weapon?
Well, if they find any radiation, it's from the bomb and not from anything that was going on there.
Finish this before the
But then there would be evidence of the radiation.
From the bomb.
But they don't want anyone to know about that bomb.
Everything from me. Only your death can satisfy me. Only your death can return to me what is rightly mine. She'll make a beautiful sacrifice for our final battle. Do you see this? It will be the time limit for our final battle. This nuclear module is set to detonate at the precise moment of her death. If you win, you might still be able to save her. You could enjoy one brief moment of love before the end. If you cross this line, you'll fall. At this height, it will kill even you. Have at you, Snake.
So, Foxhound's plan was to basically launch a nuke and blame a nuke exploding on the U.S., and that was going to be bad for America. And so if they used a nuclear bomb to blow up a secret nuclear bomb...
But that's not in a different country.
This is Alaska?
Yeah.
I guess it, like,
They could just be like nuclear weapons testing.
I guess.
You know, while China is like, hey, why did you blow up a nuclear bomb in our country? I really like that turn where Snake is like, oh no, I destroyed Metal Gear, so tell them they don't have to blow this place up. And it's like, oh no, you don't understand. Now that we know we don't have to worry about a retaliation from Metal Gear, we're totally blowing this place the fuck up.
Yeah. This seems like not a problem.
No.
Okay. That seems... Okay. It's just like everything else where I've been hitting this guy and he barely has any damage done to him, and he hit me once and I'm like, it's a problem.
What's wrong, Snake?
I don't know, you sure look like you got this one.
No, see, look how much damage he does, though.
Maybe you have to, if he dodges your first punch, you have to try not to do more, because he'll dodge them and then retaliate.
Oop, I fell.
Do you have a block button? Are you blocking?
I haven't really needed to.
But do you have one? Just asking if you're aware of one.
No, I'm not aware of one.
Maybe he's like he looks like he's putting his fist up to block. Maybe it happens automatically. Like if you stand still, like that's blocking, it looks like.
What was that?
Oh, do you have rations?
No.
Oh.
It's going to blow!
Stupid.
I think if you stand still and don't push anything, you block.
I could try that, but it hasn't seemed like that would be helpful. Because, like, I'm on a timer, so if I don't punch him fast, then I lose. The key, I think, is just to stay on him when he runs and just, like, get him right away. Yeah, as soon as he stands still, he sets up for a punch. This is stupid. I mean, this is not hard. It's just that they let him do so much damage. Like, I don't think there's a strategy here. I think it's just like, yeah, just like do it, and then eventually you'll get him.
Yeah, I mean, I think trying not to hit punch 2 more times after he dodges 1 punch is like a good start.
Okay.
What's wrong, Snake?
Yeah, that also didn't work.
What's wrong, Snake?
Yeah, eventually
he's fighting back now that he has like 50% health. Huh.
Yeah. He gets more aggressive, so maybe that's when I should start throwing him.
Have at you, Snake.
Oops. Nope. Get up, please. Yeah, that's really the thing is
What's wrong, Snake?
I think maybe the trick is
What do you think the trick is?
I don't know. This is just stupid.
Yeah, this does look pretty stupid. You know what it kind of looks like to me? It kind of looks like something that made more sense when it was way easier, and then giving him more health didn't help things.
Yeah. And then look at how little health I do, how little damage I do when I hit him. Like it's like nothing. Recessive genes my ass.
Can I try?
Yeah.
Thanks.
Something you'll notice right away is that it's not fun.
I'll never notice that, actually.
Have at you, Snake.
Oh, it's circle to punch.
Okay, so Seti says that the U.S.'s story is that they never had a nuke, the terrorists took over the base, and then detonated their own nuke.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
That makes a lot more sense. Good dodge.
Thank you.
I recommend throwing him. That's something that I only did once and seemed to work pretty well.
Oh, that works. That works good.
But it didn't do a lot of damage, I don't think.
Well, it doesn't do anything.
You jump. But maybe, can you stomp him when he's on the ground? I don't know.
Nice shot!
Okay, so you can throw him and then get a pretty good 1 or 2 hits in.
Better hurry! It's going to blow! You're out of time!
Dude.
You saying you're out of time, but you know you set a 3-minute timer.
What's wrong, Snake?
This is when he starts punching back pretty... Yeah, he does that too.
Yeah.
That did a ton of damage. Nice.
You're out of time!
Ooh, nice dodge there. Fuck! That was new. He never did that before.
I guess we were just never standing next to him when he did it.
No, I think that was actually like a new attack.
That sucked.
I could be wrong. That sucks. It did so much damage. Haha, Snake, I bet you forgot that when I jump up from the ledge, I'm invincible.
Yeah, Jesus.
What's wrong, Snake?
Excuse me?
That was really funny. He like grabbed you, but you weren't where the game thought you were, and you were just like way in the wrong spot.
It's going to blow! Nice shot!
Are you serious right now?
I'm going to hide down here.
Dude.
Right? This is fucking stupid, right? Like it's literally.
Oh, I mean, I always knew it was stupid.
It's not hard. It's just stupid.
I mean, yeah, that's like every boss in this game on normal.
I don't know. The Rex was hard. Like that was hard. It was also stupid.
Well, yeah, I guess it just depends on your definition of those two things, I guess.
I think something can be both or either. Watch out for my iframes.
It's going to blow!
The idea that he would be preparing an attack, I would throw him, and that somehow becomes him throwing me is, like, offensive to me.
Yeah.
And of course, I have no dodge. I don't know why. Yeah.
He can dodge. He dodges a couple times.
Better hurry! It's going to blow!
My recessive genes allow me to think on my feet and come up with clever tactics like dodge.
Same, buddy. Come on.
It's so I get how you arrive at that this would be good.
Yeah.
It's just not good. It's just so bad.
I can't believe I'm gonna lose at this. Wow.
All right, one more time. Let me go. It's so stupid. I can't believe we're still playing this. I never thought.
I'm doing heavy research on the difficulties of Metal Gear Solid 2.
I tried to throw him too, and it just didn't work. Nope. I forgot which button was punch. Can I restart? No. It's just,
like it acts like knocking liquid off the edge is like somehow beneficial to you, but it's only bad.
right. No, it just looks good.
Yeah.
It just looks cool. Like it's like stylish.
I don't know if you noticed, but his tell is that if he puts his arms up to block, he's about to retaliate and kick you. It's pretty hard to get away from, though. Yep.
Yeah.
What's wrong, Snake? Better hurry. It's going to blow.
See, because if you get him,
Nice shot.
if you get him quick enough,
You're out of time.
it like literally burns 5 seconds.
I found that hammering on the circle button got the fastest results from getting back up, but I don't know.
It's going to blow.
I mean, just the fact that he comes out of it invincible is like, what?
Yeah. So it's like when he knocks you off, it's 5 seconds blown. When you knock him off, it's like 7 or 8
seconds blown.
Better hurry. It's going to blow. Better hurry. It's
I should be using the analog stick instead of the D-pad.
Can I try? I want to try blocking.
I'm gonna do one. Blocking doesn't work. It doesn't work. There's no block.
It could work.
It doesn't work. I tried.
Oh,
No.
it so fucking
It
work.
doesn't work.
Have at you, Snake.
Okay, fine.
Oh,
Here,
it's totally
punch
gonna
me.
fucking work.
Here, get me.
I'm.
Get me.
It's gonna. It's. You're kind of doing it wrong.
Here's the problem: is that if you like miss the first couple, like you just can't do it in time.
Can't do what in time? The fight?
Yeah.
What's wrong, Snake?
Here's the problem. Obviously, the way to like control him is the analog stick, but the analog stick is so imprecise that actually you get a little bit better control with the D-pad. But then there's circumstances where using the D-pad just totally fucks you.
Nice
I
shot!
would mostly agree with that. This controller does have a looser and taller analog stick than the one this game was designed for.
What's wrong, Snake? What's wrong, Snake? What's wrong, Snake? Better hurry. It's going to blow! What's wrong, Snake?
How did you deal with this phase when he was like attacking back? Like you didn't seem to have a problem with it.
I think I just got my ass kicked.
Oh, that's it. You bait him into charging.
I think the only thing I can remember trying to do was take extra care to not stand in front of him. But other than that, I don't know.
You're out of time!
Out of bounds, more like. I really can't see him. Come on.
Look at his fucking little hop. Good joke.
It's called a boxer's shuffle.
It's not called that.
It's actually a sign of skill.
Don't bait him anymore, just go for him.
No, I gotta bait him. Ah! This sucks. Like, you go anywhere near the edge and it's like, oh, you want to go down here on purpose, right?
Whoa! Holy shit!
How many seconds left?
Dude, 3.
Yes!
You were wasting so much time. I was like,
No!
Is he not looking at the clock?
No, I knew that I had less than 25 seconds left because it starts beeping at 25.
Yeah.
But I could see that I was doing so much damage for free by baiting him and not going near him.
Meryl?
Snake, is that you? Snake, oh, you're alive. Thank God.
Meryl? Meryl, are you okay?
Are you okay? Is that all you can say?
Meryl, it must have been terrible.
What?
Oh, it
It's a
wasn't
normal
that
thing to
bad.
ask.
I don't know.
I didn't give in to the torture,
Torture?
and things even worse than that. I was
Cool.
fighting too, just like you.
You're a strong woman.
Fighting them made me feel closer to you. I felt like you were there with me. It gave me the strength to go on. But I was scared.
I'm sorry.
Don't say
All right,
that.
let's get you in that dump truck ass of yours out of here.
Even dirty lying on the floor like that, I could tell it was you because of your giant
There was
ass.
one thing I was sure of. A single hope that I held on to. That hope kept me alive.
For anyone tuning in at the end of this series, this game has been talking about her ass the whole time.
Yeah.
We did not bring that to the
To
table.
see
That
you
is on the
again.
game.
We did bring it to the table a lot, but it's the game's fault.
Right.
That's my Kodak.
I just mean, these are not the kinds of things I decide to say apropos of nothing. That was a callback.
It's me. Otacon, good news. Meryl's okay.
All right. You saved her, man. Good job.
You saved
Got
her,
some
man.
Bad news too.
I totally don't feel cucked by this or
Oh,
anything.
boy. I guess we're considered expendable.
Is there a way out of here?
A way
What a
out?
bummer.
Yeah. You can take the loading tunnel to the surface. There's a parking garage right next to you. The tunnel leads from there to the surface.
Oh, yeah, man,
door
you're
in
right
front.
next to the exit.
No,
Just go
it's a
on
small
out.
entrance to the west
Do you have to do like a run sequence, like an escape, like run
I just
down a
unlocked
hallway?
it. Who do you
It's
think you're
an
talking
escape
to?
sequence, yeah.
I'll take care of security along your escape route too.
What
It's
are
only
you
one.
I don't remember it being difficult.
I'll stay here.
There's only one
you
good
crazy?
escape sequence in video
I need a
games.
little more time to take care of your escape
You know what it
route.
is.
I know what it is. We don't have to say
Unlocking
it
the
because we already
security
know, and
doors
if you
is
know, then you know.
difficult
If you know, then you
Only
know.
I can do
I
it.
actually don't know that you know.
Con?
But
Don't
if you
worry.
do know,
I'm staying
you know.
here. It's my
Okay.
own decision.
Show me that you know
This is
without
hard to
telling
show,
them.
too, but they're going to use the
Honestly,
surface
if
piercing
you
nuclear
want more
bomb.
confirmation
It
from me,
won't
I will be
hold.
insulted because
I'm through
obviously I
regretting the
know.
past. Life isn't all about loss, you know.
I don't mind insulting you.
Snake, I'm a complete
Why would you
person
ruin
now.
this?
I've found a reason to live.
Good.
What is it?
Don't die on me.
It's Halo.
Same to you. Take care of
No,
Meryl,
I meant what's
okay?
his reason for
I will.
living.
Oh.
Okay, I gotta go.
Keith,
I
you've been
promise I'll do
honestly,
something
you've
about your
debased
escape
yourself.
route.
You've embarrassed
Thanks.
yourself.
Thanks. Well, that sounds nice.
I believe in you.
But oh dang, it
Thanks,
sure is
Snake.
great that you.
This is
you
the real romance of
You
the
found
game.
you and your
Let's get the
girl,
hell out
and
of
you're gonna get out of here safe.
about
That's
him?
great, because you probably won't even
Where's
have time to see me again, or like have a side thing with like a cool science buddy from one of your missions or anything.
Did I ever
probably
tell you
never
about my
see you
weird
again.
dad?
To be the man.
You guy's a weird dad, right?
Oh, he's got a weird dad. He's got more than a weird dad.
Yeah. And I don't want it to be in vain.
Oh, does he have a even weirder mom?
No, he's just got a lot of family stuff going on. I'd
Okay.
say we'll learn about it in the next game if we get.
I
there.
only vaguely know about it. Like, extremely vaguely.
Meryl.
Nice jump.
But that was okay. Yeah.
Snake.
No. It started.
He calls
That
her
must be heavy.
Meryl, but I know her by her legal name, which is...
It's like, where is this going?
Get out of here.
Snake, it's freezing outside. You need some clothes.
Same to you,
sneakers.
kid. Like, what are you talking about?
Did you see what he
Yeah.
called it?
What did he say?
He said, "There's my sneaking suit."
"Oh yeah, that's a sneaking suit.
I've never heard that.
it's his suit for sneaking. The sneaking suit.
Looking good, Snake.
Yeah, it's the only thing you've seen me in.
Sure. Yeah, I know, right? Like,
So
it'd
he
be
wore
weird
that
if
the
you didn't
entire
think I looked
game.
good in this.
He wore that the entire game. It's the only other thing that she's seen him in. He took off almost all of his clothes. He put back on the clothes that she knows about, and then she says,
Ration.
"Looking good."
I'll drive.
You just
Damn,
bolted past that
surveillance
ration.
camera.
I.
Damn, no
Woo.
keys.
Something going on here that I didn't know about.
Get that ration.
I don't like getting rations.
Apparently.
I got it, Snake. Jump in.
How do I?
Fire that machine gun with your weapon butt. Shoot him, Snake.
Wow. I mean,
Snake,
I didn't want to say anything, but this is like.
The thing moves really slow.
Oh, what I was gonna say is like, this might be the closest thing to the Halo escape scene. You're basically in a warthog right now.
Fair? That's actually pretty fair. But it takes a special game to pull that off. And
Uh-oh, Snake.
I can't believe you thought I didn't know it was Halo. What the fuck is wrong with you?
We'll never make it.
this,
Snake, clear
this,
a path.
if you can believe it, this sucks.
This rules. I love this actually. You should use your ration.
Doesn't it get used automatically?
Yeah, but I don't know.
We're not out of the woods yet. Here they come. We'll never make it.
Oh my god, this is so bad!
Oh my god! Jesus! Can you, what happens when you do first person aiming on the car? Can you aim first person at all?
Oh, like,
Wait. Oh!
yeah, and it does look like it's better. But you have to hold triangle to do it.
Well, of course, the triangle is the look out of your eyes button. How else would you look out of your
Well,
eyes?
you have to. You can't
holding
just
triangle. Oh, this. I forgot he comes back at this. This sucks.
I bet he doesn't have to hold triangle.
I mean, he's also not shooting you.
He's about to, though.
I think.
Yeah, there he goes.
What?
He has a gun. Oh, he's ramming me, too.
What the freak?
I no longer can get him because he was ducking. I don't know if you noticed that.
Maybe he puts his head back up if you stop shooting, so you have to like stop for a second, let him get back up. Ooh! He's got no health bar!
Yeah, all you can do is die here. You can't win. You can only...
Oh god. You're so close, though.
7 minutes. Look at the time remainder, though. It's 7 minutes and 16 seconds.
God.
Yeah, so I'm not close. It wants me to do this for another hour.
That timer can't be real. That's a fake timer. Oh my god.
I'm out of health, basically.
No. What? And you can't aim down. Maybe you gotta... Oh. Dead.
Sorry, I just didn't do that good enough.
Yeah,
I just didn't have it.
Sucks too bad, sorry. It's really it's the beginning part.
Yeah, I lost a lot at the beginning, and I missed that one ration.
You missed that one ration.
Yeah, that's...
Hurry!
I think I've... Yeah, it's right there.
Oh, see, the 10 minutes starts now, so I don't think it's...
Damn, a surveillance camera.
Honestly, you're probably not as stealthy as I am, I guess.
Damn, no
Because I would never do that. What's in this corner?
All right.
What if there's another ration in this corner?
It didn't seem like there was.
Just throw them.
I got it, Snake. Jump in.
Sounds good. Eat it, suckers. Oh, you move so much faster in first person. It's ridiculous.
Snake, hold on.
Oh, okay. You only have to hit those barrels.
Okay. That's
Oh, so maybe go for the barrels, like in the second one, go for the barrel right away.
Yeah, there's barrels at this first, or maybe, maybe you're right, the second thing. But then after that, there's no barrels.
No.
Here they come!
We'll never make it. Snake,
Oh.
clear a path.
Yeah.
Okay, Snake, let's go.
Wow. I don't know if I said this before. I love Meryl's voice, though.
Yeah, it's a good voice.
We're not out of the woods yet.
Here they come!
The problem is that it resets your aim when you get hit.
I know.
There's no way to stop getting hit. Like, it's kind of nuts.
Oh, rations.
Where?
Just like equip, so
Okay.
you don't die.
You did it, Snake.
Yeah, I'm pretty good.
Yeah, pretty sick like that.
Honestly, if like, it's not not really that much faster.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
It's just really slow. I think just from the first person, you just get the perspective that it's faster.
Liquid!
It's definitely easier to aim.
Can you aim down at all? It looks like you can.
No, you
right?
cannot.
Oh.
You can look down. You can't aim down. This is an X-axis gun only. Thank you.
Yeah, you gotta give him a chance to get.
Yeah, I think you're right about that.
He also seems to duck down most when he's swerving. What?
Yeah, I don't know. I think it's just random.
Eat shit.
I think he's just supposed to hurt you some.
We all love this. Everyone's rooting for you, Keith.
Yeah.
They're screaming, they're cheering, their eyes are wide. And because they know it's this one. This is the time.
7 minutes left. Why would they give you 10 minutes if you didn't need 10 minutes?
They're just trying to give you like a movie-like false sense of urgency. Don't worry about it.
Look, Snake, daylight.
Was I one? I was 1 second.
Apparently.
Yeah.
It sure looks that way. From where I'm sitting, it sure does seem like
This
that.
game is bad now. This game, the thing about this game is that it gets steadily worse over time. It was never as good as the first hour.
So many games do that. You're right, but I would say my recommendation for this is just.
But this game started.
If you play it on very easy, it slaps.
No, you're right.
That's my official prescription.
You're right. Playing it on easy would probably be much more fun.
Yeah. That's why I kept being like, oh, this game's like 5 hours long. Because if you're on very easy, you just blow through everything.
Yeah, just a little.
Is it very easy? It's not just easy, normal, and hard.
It's
very easy.
Yeah.
It's no good. I can't move.
What happened to Liquid?
I can't see him either.
Liquid's dead.
Wow, that's profound. It's a solid Earth from now on, folks.
Uh-oh. Snake! Snake!
Fuck.
It just took him a long time to affect him because he was the biggest and strongest and healthiest of all of them.
Can't believe we got him with Fox die. Right at the end there.
Turned out you never had to win any of those fights because he was just gonna die. But good job, though.
Nice.
If he's
Well, we
dead,
needed to win that
means-
fight to get Meryl back.
Don't say it, Snake.
What happened to the air raid? No stealth bombers.
Oh,
in
no
sight.
stealth bombers in sight? That's weird. Because they're stealth bombers.
Snake, can you hear
You
me?
can see stealth bombers.
Are you okay?
They're really high up.
Colonel,
That's what
what
makes them
happened?
stealth.
No, they're
The
low
Secretary
down.
of Defense has been
Aren't they
arrested.
high up?
They fly under radar.
Don't they fly over?
Arrested?
I'm sure
I was
there's
able
both.
to get into contact with the president. Metal Gear,
I guess-
the training exercise, all of it. It was all the Secretary of
Of course
Defense
it was.
acting alone.
Oh, acting alone.
I guess the idea with a stealth
What happened
plane,
to
you
the
don't
air
have to
raid?
fly
The
under
nuclear
or over
strike.
the radar because the idea is the
orders
radar's
were
just not
rescinded.
detecting it.
The
I think it's the idea.
F-117s and the B-2
They also have a
Spirits
special
have
paint.
returned to the base.
Ooh.
Once
Yeah.
again, I have complete authority over this operation.
Damn, I can't believe the Secretary of Defense would act
Washington is
alone
a
like
stupid
that.
enough
Ron
to use
Whitehouse,
nukes
you
to cover up a few
motherfucker.
secrets.
Ron Whitehouse.
In
No,
any
sorry,
case,
it was Ron
the danger's
Houseman.
over.
Ron Houseman.
Thanks, Snake.
Houseman. Wow.
Houseman, Ron Houseman.
Meryl's fine.
Really?
Sorry, I said Whitehouse, but that's just the name of
you, Snake.
Rhode Island Senator
Snake,
Sheldon
I'm
Whitehouse.
sorry.
So
I
that's
kept a lot of things from you.
It's okay, Colonel.
Snake, I'm not a colonel.
Oh, that's right.
I've got a present
Oh.
for you.
Not a colonel?
There's a snowmobile close
He's
to
retired?
They're
Maybe you
both
saw it on the
retired.
satellite photo.
They both
This
came
time
out of
year, the
retirement to do
glaciers are
this.
pretty calm. You should be able to ride right out of there. I'll bet the boys at the DIA and the NSA never expected you to come home alive.
Me neither. I better not show my face around here.
No danger of that. You two officially died after your Jeep sank into the ocean.
That's not too far from the truth.
Also, there's a helicopter waiting for you on Fox Island.
Dr. Hal Emmerich should be somewhere on the base. I want someone to bring him in.
I understand. Leave it to me.
Okay, Roy. Are you gonna be okay?
Don't
Okay,
worry.
Roy.
I've got an insurance policy. A hard copy of all Mei Ling's
Huh?
data.
You know
As long as
Proverbs?
I've got that, you, me, and Mei Ling will be fine.
The battery on these nanomachines will
There's a
run
lot
out
of
soon.
good life
They
advice
won't
in
be able
these
to follow
things.
us.
I guess we won't meet again.
Don't worry. I'll pay you a visit sometime.
Really?
Wow, they're
look
friends, I
forward to that.
guess.
Roy,
Yeah, it's because he said he's being
Tell me one
blackmailed
thing.
to do all the stuff that he did.
Right.
about Fox die?
Meryl will be fine. She wasn't included in its programming.
What about me? It killed Liquid.
Naomi said that she wants to talk to you face to face about that.
How is she?
Don't worry. Mei Ling is with her right now. I'm switching over to Naomi.
Snake, it's me.
Naomi.
I heard about my
We're
brother.
on pins and needles here.
I'm sorry.
What's
had
the
one last
explanation
message he
for why
wanted to say
Snake
to you.
doesn't die?
He told me to tell you to forget about him and to go on with your own life.
Frankie said that?
Yeah. He also said he'll always love you.
There was one other thing he said, but we don't have to talk
Naomi.
about that part.
Your brother just saved you, me.
Is he really not going to
The
tell
whole
her?
world.
He's not. I don't think he's gonna tell her.
He fought
That's
with every
fucked
ounce
up,
of
I
strength
think.
in his body.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe now he's finally found some peace. He wasn't really my brother anymore.
Snake's kind of been doing
Ever since
Gray
he
Fox
fought with him in
dirty left and
Zanzibar,
right,
he's
and
been
this
like a
little end bit
ghost.
here, I think.
A ghost looking for a place to die.
Like Snake just straight up thinks he knows better than Gray Fox. Like,
Yeah.
no, your ideas are dumb, actually.
She's a girl. She can't handle
Liquid
information.
died for Fox died too. What about me? When am I gonna go?
That's up to you.
What do you mean?
Everybody dies when their time is up.
Yeah, so when's mine up?
It's up to you how you use the time left to you. Live, Snake. That's all I can say to you.
Okay, but I'm asking about Fox die.
Okay, but seriously, is this thing gonna kill me or not?
Each person is born with their fate written into their own genetic code.
That's not
It's
true.
unchanging.
No, it's
immutable.
not.
Yeah.
But that's not all there is to life. I finally realized that. I told you before the reason that I was interested in genes and DNA. Because I wanted to know who I was, where I came from. I thought that if I analyzed my DNA, I could find out who I was.
Fucking love Liquid
who
just
my parents were.
spread eagle
And I
up
thought that
there.
if I knew that, then I'd know what path I should take in life. But I was wrong. I didn't find anything. I didn't learn anything. Just like with the genome soldiers, you can input all the genetic information, but that doesn't make them into the strongest soldiers. The most we can say about DNA is that it governs a person's potential strengths, potential destiny. You mustn't allow yourself to be chained to fate, to be ruled by your genes. Humans can choose the type of life they want
Haunted
to live.
ambulance.
Yeah, it's like, is there the creepiest ambulance driving by, or is that the
Not
game?
you're in the Fox Time program isn't important. The important thing is that you choose life. And then live. Don't you think, Snake? Don't worry. I'm going to choose life too. Until today, I've always looked for a reason to live. But from here on, I'm going to just live.
Wow.
Hey,
One powerful lesson that this game taught is that we don't have
exist to pass
all
down
of our
hopes and
existence
dreams for the
coded
future
into our
through
DNA like some sort of god.
Living is a link to the future. That's how all life works. Loving each other, teaching
Boning.
each other.
sorry. This game does terrible things to me.
I finally realized it. The true meaning of life.
Boning.
Thank you, Snake.
I mean, they keep saying that, and it's just like slow pan in on person he met today who is hot.
Yeah.
Look, I found this.
Let's keep it as a reminder.
Of what? A reminder of a successful mission? Or the first time we met?
A reminder of how to live.
What was it? It was just a piece of
What
rope.
was that, bandana?
It was a
But
bandana
he's
or a
wearing,
belt? He's
whose
wearing a
bandana
belt.
is it?
Myself.
Look, I found this piece of
Survival has been
trash.
the only thing
Let's
I cared
keep it as a
about in my
reminder.
That's not just you. That's how everyone is.
I only felt truly alive when I was staring death in the face.
God, the faces are so funny.
Maybe it's written into my genes.
What about now? What do your genes say about
Listen,
your
I
It says that I might be a 60-year-old
Maybe it's
secret
time
ops
I live for
combat
someone
vet,
else.
but I'm gonna go have sex with my friend's 20-year-old niece.
Someone like
And
you.
that's normal.
Maybe that's the real way to live.
So, where to, Snake?
David. My name's David.
Okay. So where to, Dave?
I mean, your dogs are probably pretty hungry, dude. You should go feed them, or...
I think it's
All
time
right.
we look
Oh,
for a new
does he have dogs?
He's a musher.
A new path?
That's why he's in
new
Alaska.
purpose.
I mean, he is
Will we
now.
find
Oh,
it?
that's true.
We'll
I
find
forgot.
I know we'll find it.
What are those?
Caribou. To the Aleutians, the caribou is a symbol of life. It'll be spring here soon.
For us too.
Yeah. Spring brings new life to everything.
Snake's always telling girls he meets
Time
what
for
the
hope.
caribou means to the Aleutians.
I've lived here a long time. Alaska has never looked more beautiful. The sky, the sea, the caribou, and most of all, you.
I think I'm gonna like this new life.
Come on. Let's enjoy life.
Here's a fun fact from SETI.
Oh, what? No, we have stuff to read. Okay. That's a lot of warheads.
Sure is a lot. And it's only gone up since this.
And there's more. Just so
Okay.
you know. Don't bow out just yet.
Okay.
It might be after the credits. Maybe
Okay.
post credits.
Well, not only since this game has there been an increase in the number of warheads, obviously, mostly using falling behind on warhead arsenal from China and Russia as like
right. Yeah.
as like an excuse to build more, which is
Great-
by the way
great excuse.
impossible. We just have so many more, and it's you know, it just takes a couple for just like total global destruction, right? It's
Yeah.
like I mean, any reasonable model of a nuclear war is like if one country sets off one nuke, it destroys and anyone else retaliates, then it destroys basically the world.
It's so psychotic.
And again, since then we've seen tons of not tons, I guess, but some horrible nuclear disasters, including the reactor disaster in Japan.
Yeah.
So shout out to this game for being about stuff.
Right. Yeah, I mean, like, listen, I can and did
A
and
lot.
will continue to rag on this game for all of the dumb shit that it is doing and saying. But, like, how many games have you just played where it's like, oh, the bad guy's so evil, we gotta beat him because we believe in justice, and then
Yeah.
you do, and it's like, fuck yeah, justice wins.
Yeah.
Here's a credit song of
You know what those are? Chaff.
that's chaff.
That's chaff.
Ooh, look at this.
Is this wheat? I don't know.
Yeah, right. Like, I mean, it's
This is
that was the beat right there.
this is really chaffy wheat.
Listen, this is absolutely some of the wheat of 1998.
Yes,
for sure.
absolutely.
But yeah, I mean, it's absolutely a product of its time. But like looking back at this game, I do see a lot of places where it's like, oh, I don't agree with what this game's saying.
Right.
But I see so many more places where I'm like, wow, no games were talking about this back then. Certainly not.
Or doing any of the sorts
certainly
of
not
things that
big-
this game is doing.
Big budget action games. you know.
and a lot of the things the game's trying to say and communicate about the world comes from, like, you can tell that it is at least from, like, it is like a sharp lay perspective, like, at least, where it is accurately telling you some things about the world that are bad.
Totally.
It might be easier. We live in America. It might be easier to see how terrible America is from the perspective of any other country,
right?
Including a country like Japan, the victims of the only 2 nuclear bomb detonations that hit populated areas in history
so far.
So maybe it's a little easier to be Japanese and look at America and be like, that place is bad.
You say
but,
that.
No, you're right.
There does seem to be a history of people in Japan not doing that, right?
Right. Yeah.
So
there are not a ton of really U.S. critical games coming out of Japan.
I wasn't so much meaning like Japanese game developers, but just like
no.
In general, the U.S. and Japan are total buds.
Right. Well, but you can be political allies and have the people from the country fucking hate you, which is not the case.
But
either.
It's still not really.
But that's why I was going by the games being made, because the games, Anyway, it doesn't matter. I mean, it kind of matters, but there are some
Stembridge gun rentals.
The thing that makes this game funny and easy to make fun of and fun to make fun of is that the parts that are sharp and are on are like so surprisingly on that the parts that miss also miss so wide that it's like, how did you have this game? It's sort of like a V. Like, there's no middle ground. Like, everything either hit really hard or missed really hard.
It's like one of those, like, lenticular, like, holographic stickers that, like, it looks different when you look at it from a different angle. Like, sometimes the light catches it right, where it's like, oh, this is like an 80s action movie, but with, like, kind of decent political lens.
And then you turn it and it's like, a pile of shit.
It's just like, oh, it is just an 80s action movie. Like, it literally goes back and forth between those two things.
Yeah.
Because it just seems to be that, like, and again, I hate to just say Kojima, like he's the only person who made the game. But he's the only person whose name I know, and he was in charge of it.
He has, I think, for a lot of reasons, including that I think he likes it, a reputation for being an auteur.
Noka.
He has a reputation for being an auteur.
Totally.
He has cultivated that.
His fucking company is called Kojima Productions.
Right.
So hang on.
Okay.
You mustn't allow yourself to be
they're really mushing.
It's the dogs.
By your genes. Humans can choose the
Girl,
type of
we
life
heard
they want
it.
to live. The important thing is that you choose life. And then live.
The game thought that Naomi overcoming her belief that your fate was encoded into your DNA was like really important, and it's literally the stupidest thing about the game.
Was wiped out. Those two are still alive. The vector? Yes, sir. Fox Dive should become activated soon. Right on schedule.
But
yes,
what?
Sir, I recovered all of Rex's dummy warhead data. No, sir. My cover is intact. Nobody knows who I really am. Yes, the DARPA chief knew my identity, but he's been disposed of.
So he didn't accidentally kill the DARPA chief.
The inferior one.
He on purpose killed the DARPA chief.
That's right. Until the very end, Liquid thought he was the inferior one. Yes, sir, I agree completely. It takes a well-balanced individual such as yourself to rule the world. No, sir. No one knows that you were the third one, Solidus. What should I do about
Solid Snake, Liquid Snake, and Solidus Snake?
Solidus.
Yes, I'll keep her under surveillance.
Not a term I knew before this.
I still don't know it.
Yes.
it's a middle state between liquid and solid.
Really?
President.
Did you catch that?
I was right there, the fucking president.
Mr. President.
One more time that I was right about something weird that I said offhandedly. I swear
To be fair, I set you up for that. I was like, who else do you think in Metal Gear is the president?
But I had already said president. I had already tried.
Code name Iguana.
What?
You get a code name based on how you did.
So, Seti said in the chat earlier, this is what I was going to say like 10 minutes ago, that if Meryl dies, you escape with Otacon, and you get a call from the Colonel giving you the most pointless reveal of all time, which is that Meryl is actually his daughter, not his niece.
Oh, right. But it's canon going forward. And the ending where she lives is also canon, which was mostly why I wanted to do that.
So it's canon that she lives, but also canon that she's his daughter. Mm-hmm. Which there's basically nothing. There's nothing different.
There's
about
nothing
that
there.
too.
Yeah. Oh, now we know Meryl is his daughter. The rest of the story is the same.
It didn't matter what she was to you. I'm still gonna have sex with her.
We just have we just have now one more reason to dislike
She's been
Roy
down
a
from
little
day
bit.
one, sir.
That he could have just, been her parent, but instead it was like, I'm your uncle. Okay. Iguana rank. I want to see what did our rank? Okay. Iguana. Wait. Code names. Metal Gear Solid. .net.
98 continue. That seems pretty high. 98 seems pretty high.
That's funny.
Not gonna lie.
Yeah, wow. Okay. Let's see. Upon completing your mission, you will be awarded a code name. There are 48 in total, and here they all are, along with the requirements. Imagine if you had to then take the name you'd earned and be called by it the next time you played. Could be quite embarrassing. Oh, sure, whatever.
Great, loved that flavor.
And video game fans are so embarrassing. Not us, though.
I don't think... Yeah, not us.
In ranks 1 through 7, you have to achieve a certain task in order to be awarded a codename. Here are the requirements. We didn't... That's not one of the ones that we did. Okay, here's like all of the things we didn't achieve. Be spotted no more than 5 times and kill no more than 25 enemies. So no.
Yeah, we killed a lot of guys.
That's the best you could do.
But to be fair, these were all like the weird VAT soldiers, right? Or no, they were real soldiers.
They were real soldiers,
okay.
Yeah. Rank 2, finish the game in under 2.5 hours. Nope.
No.
Rank 3.
1442.
Wow. Rank 3, kill at least 250 enemies. Also no.
Didn't do that.
Rank 4, use...
What is the code name for killing a ton of people?
It's different depending on difficulty. If you play on easy, you're a piranha. If you play on normal, you're a shark. On hard, you're Jaws. And on extreme, you're an orca. Okay, sure.
Killer whale. It's killer, but it's bigger than a shark.
Yeah,
so.
I don't... I mean, I don't think of it as being a more deadly animal than like a great white shark, but I suppose it could be.
It totally could be.
I don't know anything about orcas.
Great colorway on those.
I don't even know what color they are. I don't even know what they are.
It's a killer whale.
What shape are they?
It's a killer.
What is a whale? Like,
are you
like all that music that Wayne and Garth's into? Music that wails?
No, it's like a big dolphin.
I'm totally confused.
It's a big dolphin.
Dude, what the fuck is a dolphin? Stop
it's
making
the color
up
of a zebra, but it's a dolphin.
Okay,
but it's huge.
All right, I can't with you. You're just saying a bunch of fake. You were
it's
just
a whale-mation.
You're like reading some kind of furry fan wiki or something before we recorded this. Rank 4, use more than 130 rations. No. Huh. Okay.
What's the normal code name for that?
At least we didn't. That would have been embarrassing.
What's the normal rank code name for that?
For over 30.
Yeah, just give me the normal.
Elephant.
Whatever. That's fine.
Save more than 80 times.
Got it. Oh, no.
Rank 6, finish the game in over 18 hours. So some of these are bad. Like, we don't want to finish it in over 18 hours. And obviously the rations one was bad. Rank 7 is achieve 2 requirements from rank 4, 5, and 6. Nope. But that's only ranks 1 through 7, and there's 12 ranks. But I guess they don't have.
Maybe finish the game on normal.
I guess it's just like less interesting ones from. Well, basically what I mean is we got iguana, which is not as good as leopard, but we don't know how to get leopard. But it's better than hyena, tarantula, and bat. Oh my God.
What's that?
This whole time, I thought it said special items banana. And the most fucked up part of that is that I was like, oh, it says banana? That's weird. I thought you got a bandana, but I guess we got a banana for some reason. It's like, motherfucker, it's one letter different.
I can't even find it by searching. Rank iguana Metal Gear.
Doot doot doot.
Yeah, the only thing that I can find about Code Iguana is someone on Metal Gear Portable Ops for the PSP started a thread on GameFAQs that just said iguana, and the post was fuck. So someone out there knows, I guess, that iguana's bad, but only for Portable Ops.
Hey, but it's not embarrassingly bad like some of those.
It just is weird that they don't say.
Well, I guess to eat more rations, we would have had to find more rations. So in a way, it's kind of good. Anyways, let's do a sync and get the fuck out of here. Hey, thanks for watching us play Metal Gear Solid. I enjoyed this. I thought it was fun. Not the parts where I threw my controller in anger and yelled at the game for being too hard, but the other parts I liked.
Demanding that the government turn over the remains of Big Boss.
And I guess we haven't decided if we're definitely going to do it, but I sure would like to play the next game.
Okay, so iguana is
turn around and face your mic.
Okay, so this is gonna be fun. Iguana is, and I can now see why they didn't say. Iguana is more than 30 but less than 55 alerts. More than 0 but less than... I literally can't even read this. Some amount of kills on normal. It is like middle alerts, middle kills, normal difficulty.
Okay.
Where the other ones would be Komodo Dragon is actually the easy version of this. Alligator is one harder than us, and Extreme is Crocodile. Yes, I do not know why Komodo Dragon is worse than Iguana.
Why is Komodo Dragon worse than Iguana?
Okay, to be fair,
you know what? That sounds like they accidentally mixed it up, and like Iguana was supposed to be easy, and Alligator is normal, and Komodo Dragon is hard.
No. So Komodo Dragons are huge. Iguanas can get really fucking big, though. I mean, they're not known
as big as a Komodo Dragon.
You're right.
Thank you.
But
they can get very big. I know.
Okay, let's look at maximum size of Komodo Dragon.
Well,
Description.
I'm over here playing VR missions.
So they can measure up to 8.5 feet. But let's look at the green iguana.
Yeah, it's probably way longer than
8.5 feet.
8.5 feet. It's probably like 14, 20, 30, 40.
Okay, well, what do you think it is?
It's probably 8 feet. No, I'll say 5 feet.
5 feet.
Wow, that's so big.
Oh, okay. A few have grown to 6.6 feet.
Nice.
So they get big. They're nasty too. Green iguanas are fucking nasty. Terrible pets. Don't have a green iguana as a pet. How about?
Keith, check me out.
Wow, look at you.
I'm in the VR missions, the standalone expansion pack for Metal Gear Solid that added more game to the game.
Wow, and I bet it has as compelling of a story.
I mean, I would say that it doesn't. I guess it depends on how much you like the story of Metal Gear Solid. It is kind of cool. I mean, it gets brutally difficult, like even beyond what the original game is doing on normal. But it is fun just to have these little like quick little bite-sized missions. It's a fun little thing.
Yeah, that's a fun little thing.
You know, there's ones where it's like, you have a Stinger missile, try to shoot all these moving targets before the timer, blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah.
It is kind of funny that Iguana is above Komodo Dragon. Doesn't really make sense to me.
I'm gonna go out on C4 practice 1. Destroy the target, the wall, and head for the goal. Can do. Well, if I was on analog mode, I could do it.
Oh, this is weird. Do you want to hear some more weird code names?
Sure.
Just surprising. So if you got chicken, this is easy, normal, hard, extreme. Chicken, mouse, rabbit, ostrich. Do you want to know what that's for?
Say again?
Chicken is the worst, then mouse, then rabbit, then ostrich.
Wow. And this is in, you're like, what's the category of
Yeah,
thing?
there's three different things you need to do.
3 different things.
Yeah.
It's definitely got to be like some kind of like, because I'm thinking like these are all flighty, scaredy cat animals other than actual cats, you know,
right.
Ostrich sticking their head in their gut. So it's got to be some kind of like combat avoidance, something or other.
It's 130 or more rations, 80 or fewer continues, and 18 or more hours all at the same time.
Oh.
Which is really weird because
so it's like
because I feel like ostriches and rabbits are known to be fast.
That's funny. So it's like it's just you took all your time finding every ration in the game, but you didn't get killed a lot or caught.
Yeah, you played pretty carefully, but slowly.
Huh.
Which is like, I don't think of... I think of rabbits as being careful, but not slow. I don't think of ostriches as being particularly careful or slow. They're big fuck-off birds.
Yeah,
they'll kill you. They don't, because they have a pretty good temperament, I think, but they totally can. This is weird.
This is C4. This is my C4 target. I killed myself. But it's not game over. It's just mission failed, I guess. Fish and mailed, if you will.
All right, here's what here's like the best of the best. You ready?
Uh-huh.
Easy, Hound. Normal, Doberman. Hard, Fox.
Yep.
Extreme, Big Boss.
Oh! I thought maybe it would just be Foxhound.
No, Big Boss.
Foxhound takes.
I feel like they sort of lost the thread of the naming scheme there. But yeah, Big Boss is the best, and the second best is Fox. And that is 4 or fewer alerts, 25 or fewer kills,
Jeez.
1 or fewer ration. No continues.
Yeah, okay.
No continues, and 3 hours or less.
That's so insane.
It's insane. I mean, it's impossible. It's impossible to do without cheating or dedicating like a weird amount of your life to doing it.
Well, we know gamers aren't above either of those things.
Fair. Nor would I say they have to be.
Sure.
Impressive, Snake.
I mean, as someone who's currently dumping all of the hours in their life like water out of a bucket into Burning Crusade Classic, I couldn't besmirch anybody for wasting a bunch of their life on a video game.
Burning Crusade Classic?
Uh-huh.
Why don't we take a break? We got to do a little Shenmue.
Okay.
Congratulations to us
Yes.
on beating Metal Gear Solid.
Yeah, I genuinely, I'm bummed that you took so much of the end game glory, but I was genuinely shocked that you managed to play none of this game and then beat Metal Gear Rex.
Thank you. Yeah, I was actually surprised because I've only took the controller a couple times from you, and in the very short amount of time that I had controlled the game, I really was like, I literally don't think I can do this.
Yeah.
So I'm glad that I was able to pick it up.
And I mean, like, honestly,
get that end game goal.
Yeah, I think you should try more of Metal Gear Solid 2 because since you can shoot in first person, it's like every weapon works like the stinger in that game. So it's like a little less obnoxious.
Yeah.
A little.
I'm good at aiming too. That's sort of my thing in games that I'm best at.
True.
All right. So,
well.
hey, reminder, you can go to contentburger.biz. I'm glad that we waited until...
Please do.
After the actual episode ended and we're just
Absolutely.
talking bullshit.
Yep.
But you should go to contentburger.biz. That is our
should.
Patreon. You should sign up for the Patreon. That is how we get paid money. We don't do ads for the channel. We don't do anything except get money from Patreon. Literally, both of us only get money from Patreon. So you should go to contentburger.biz and support the show. Keep it free. Keep it ad free. Keep us
Free.
in homes. That's all I have to say.
And thanks for watching, and come back for the next one.
Yeah. Kylie wants to do more. I think that's fine.
Let's do it.